Hi guys, welcome back to Investor Intelligence, brought to you by the team at the Property Mentors. It's your weekly podcast for all things investment and hosted by me, Phoebe Sikowski-Wallace. For today's episode, you'll hear from another one of our incredible mentors, Brad. We sat down earlier this week to talk about what people can expect from a discovery call. It's only a short and sweet episode this week. However, if you are thinking of booking a discovery call, this will really help you get clear on how to best prepare for one, what you do need to know, what you don't necessarily need to know, but what will help you and your mentor give you the best guidance. So I hope you enjoy. Here's Brad. So Brad, you're one of the many mentor voices one would hear if they were to have a discovery call with us here at the Property Mentors. And we're going to be talking about what someone can expect from that discovery call. But before we get into that, and because I ask all of the mentors to do this, I want to know a little bit more about you, your career background, and maybe what even led you to be here today.
Yeah, sure. So before the Property Mentors, I was a personal trainer. I did that for a few years. So getting a good understanding of my clients and what they're trying to achieve out of fitness, essentially what I did. Luke Harris is a really good friend of mine, and due to COVID, all the gyms and everything went into lockdown. So I did lose my job during that pandemic. So I wanted to stay in mentoring, and an opportunity arose with the Property Mentors.
So in a sense, you've basically gone from one type of mentoring to another.
Exactly. So what I saw time and time again, Phoebe, working in the gym environment, was the new clients that came on board were, already had all the information. They had programs that are online, nutrition and stuff that's already online. So my question to them would be, well, why haven't you done it already?
Right.
So that's why I feel it's most important to have that core team of professionals around you. So in relation to the gym, it'll be your nutritionist, your physio, your doctor, and most importantly, your personal trainer, all working together as that one big team to get that to the end goal results. Just the same as coming on board here, Phoebe, is having your core team of professionals around who will live and breathe, investing in property.
Yeah, the people who, as you said, day in, day out are dealing with this stuff, so they know exactly what they're talking about for sure. Now, I feel like a lot of people would ring up and think that they need to have all the answers, because I know as someone who likes to over-prepare for things, this would be my thought process. But tell me what that first conversation is really about.
So the first conversation, Phoebe, is really wanting to understand your situation currently, where it is that you currently lie, and what you're trying to reach out of property. It's get to know you, that ins and outs, why you're wanting to build a portfolio, or understanding your reasons why you're wanting to build your portfolio. To look after your future, or relying on your super or government funding is really only scratching the surface when it comes to wanting to build that portfolio. We want to understand what it is that your lifestyle is going to look like, what you'll be doing within that lifestyle, and how much that lifestyle is going to cost you. Is it going to be close to the salary that you're currently on now? Is it going to be over, or is it going to be under?
So it's very much a holistic approach, and really getting to know the person, their why, their goals, and really not talking strategies at this point?
No, so having a plan and a strategy comes way after, the first initial call. So basically the same, essentially, like financial goals and fitness goals. You need some kind of specific guidance in relation to that, and goes hand in hand, I think.
Yeah, I really like that that's a good way to look at it, using the gym example. So most, if not all, people join a gym for overall health reasons, health being the big picture, the umbrella goal. But within that, everyone has different and specific reasons as to why and how they want to be healthier. So in that case, some, as you said, some want to gain muscle, some want to lose fat, improve stamina, strength, etc. And it's only then that your personal trainer can actually know which workout routine is best suited to you and to that goal, and why. And it's the same with investing. So the overall goal is financial wealth, but until you, the mentor, get to know that person and their goals and why they're doing it, you can't really offer a strategy that best suits them.
Exactly, because we don't know what they're trying to reach. So,
yeah,
it's most important to have the discovery call first and get a good understanding of what you what you're reaching for. The entire first call is essentially get to know the reasons why you're wanting to build a portfolio, or understanding your reasons why you're wanting to build the portfolio. We really want to help you understand what it is you think your lifestyle is going to look like when you do retire, what will you essentially be doing when you retire, and how much that's going to cost you.
That sounds like the dreams, dates and dollars that I've spoken to one of our other mentors, Malika, about. Is that kind of what you're talking about there?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
When a potential member requests some information from us, we essentially initial call up and ask them the reasons why they're wanting to download the information and see if we can essentially help them out there. We then send them information on the dreams, dates and dollars, which you spoke to Malika about, which is fantastic. And then from that, we'll book in a discovery call.
What are some of maybe the reoccurring concerns or questions that pop up in your discovery calls that might actually help someone who's thinking about booking one?
Yeah, absolutely. So some of the things that do come up quite often is, are we going to shove a property down their throat straight away, which is definitely not the case. We don't do that ever. The initial first call is all about them, what they're trying to achieve out of property and how we can help them.
Fabulous. So we've clarified that people don't need to have the answers necessarily, and if anything they just need an open mind. But how might someone best prepare for a discovery call?
Yeah, so that's really simple. It's be prepared to have a real conversation. It does help to have a good understanding or a good idea of what your financials are, like if you've got a little bit of savings or what your borrowing capacity is, but it's not essential for this specific call. And as I mentioned before, Phoebe, like if you already knew the answers in relation to investing in property, then why are you seeking help from a mentor or from a team of professionals?
Yeah, that's great. Well, I hope that brings a lot of clarity and comfort to anyone thinking about booking a discovery call, which you can do through our website. But Brad, thank you so much for your time today.
It's been my absolute pleasure.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Brad is always such a pleasure to talk to, and I hope what we covered gives anyone wanting to book a discovery call a better idea of what to expect, with hopefully one of the major takeaways being that you do not need to have all of the answers. If anything, just the readiness to have a real conversation. If you would like to book a discovery call with any of our mentors, including the wonderful Brad, you can do so through our website, thepropertymentors.com.au. You can also head there if you just want to know any more about us. If you want to get your hands on a copy of Property Fit, which is Luke's latest book, you can go to propertyfitbook.com.au. Tune in next week as Luke will be back and we'll be talking about the sometimes very divided topic of positive and negative gearing and what it actually is. Until then, thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back in your ears again next week.